Hello friends, I am Shubhangi Rohatgi, PGT Biology, KV1 AFS Hindon, and I welcome you all to the first session of chapter 6 of class 11th Biology, that is Anatomy of Flowering Plants. Anatomy. We all know that anatomy is the study of internal structure of an organism. So, when we study anatomy, we study about the tissues, cells and various structural organizations of the body. Well, we know that the structure relates with the function. So, knowledge of anatomy is used for understanding various life processes. Also, the anatomical studies of plants throw light on their evolutionary relations as well as their environmental adaptations. Now, what happens is that generally students, people, they love to read and learn about the analytical biology vis-a-vis biochemistry and biotechnology and all, but when it comes to the study of morphology and anatomy, they seem to be afraid of them because the content is more descriptive and people think that it needs to be crammed up. So, well, in today's class we will try to assign a reason to all the descriptions so that the need for the cramming up can be done away with. Let us begin. So, talking about the tissues, we all know that the tissues are group of cells having common origin and they usually perform common function. Plant tissues can be divided into two groups, meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. Let us take meristematic tissues first. The word has been derived from meristos, that is a Greek word, and it stands for divided. Growth in plants includes two stages. First, the production of new cells, and secondly, the expansion of these cells via uptake of water by the vacuoles. Now, what happens is that the cell division occurs only in the meristematic regions, while expansion may occur anywhere else. Let us see here in this diagram. We had referred to this diagram in earlier chapter also. So, here in this diagram you can clearly see there is a region of meristematic activity. It is the region where new cells are being continuously produced by mitotic division. The cells of this region are continuously dividing and chopping off new cells. These new cells are all alike, all very similar to each other because none of them are specialized. So, they just chop off a lot of new cells all through the time, and when these new cells enter the system, they first get elongated and later they get mature, that is they are assigned their specific function and structure accordingly. So, this is the region where they differentiate. We are talking about the meristematic tissue which is placed here or in other portions of the plant also, as we will see earlier, as we see later. So, coming back, the meristematic tissues are responsible for the division of new cells by mitosis and thus they are responsible for the growth of the plant. So, we all know that plants have indeterminate growth, that is the plants have the ability to keep on growing throughout their life, while the animals do not have this property, they have determinate growth. Can you think why the nature has given the property of indeterminate growth to plants only and not to the animals? Do you think that this property is to compensate loss of some other things that animals have but plants don't? Yes, we are talking about the mobility. Most of the times animals are in position to escape the dangers. They can simply move away and avoid the dangers, be it predation or natural disasters. On the other hand, plants are not mobile. They have to stand at one place. So, they cannot save themselves from herbivory or fire or any other natural disaster that is taking place. So, just imagine what would have happened if the plants had only